Tender Tenderay beef. No other beef so fresh can be so tender. Presents Hearts in Harmony transcribed. K is for Kroger. C is for cut. B is for beef. KCB means Kroger cut beef. And Kroger cut beef means more meat for your money. Yes, Kroger cut beef gives you more meat, less waste. And the reason is this. Before the meat is weighed and priced, the Kroger method of cutting beef removes excess bone, excess waste, and stringy ends. Mind you, that's before the meat is weighed and priced, which means more meat for your money. And it's top U.S. government grades of beef. It's tender, juicy, rich red, and marbled with just the right amount of flavory fat. Yes, in Kroger cut beef, you get a better value in top-grade beef. For example, take a specific cut of beef, say a Kroger cut chuck roast. Before the roast is weighed and priced, the Kroger method of cutting beef removes excess waste and stringy meat. That means you get a better value because you get more solid meat, only a minimum of bone. Yes, you receive more meat, less waste, whether you buy a steak or roast. So visit your neighborhood Kroger store soon. Make it a rule to get Kroger cut beef. It gives you more meat for your money. And now, Hearts in Harmony. Broken in body, broken in spirit, Penny Gibbs lies in a hospital bed, the result of an automobile accident which took the life of Barry Carlton, the man she was going to marry. And Penny, too, now hovers near the edge of death. For with Barry gone, she's lost her desire to live. In Penny's room, Nurse Angela Brill says to her patient,
I want to pretty you up a little bit this afternoon, Miss Gibbs. You're going to have important company.
Please don't bother, Angela.
Oh, now, it's no bother.
I don't want company.
Well, you'll want this company.
No, Angela, no company.
Oh, but this is special company. A real surprise.
There's only one person I want to see. And I know I can't.
You'll want to see this person.
Only him, Angela.
Here, let me fix your hair.
It's all right the way it is.
Is it? You should see it. It's a sight.
Angela, please, don't waste your time.
This isn't a waste of time. Besides, I like to fuss with your hair. It's so soft and full. Wish I had hair like yours. Some people are just lucky. I spend a fortune on my hair, and all you have to do is run a comb through yours.
Angela, don't.
I'm almost through. Don't you want to fix your face a little?
No, it's too much bother.
Miss Gibbs, if you don't fix it yourself, I will, and I'm no makeup artist. You might look positively ridiculous if you leave it to me. Here's your makeup kit. I'll hold the mirror. Oh, dear, I've dropped everything on the floor. I keep forgetting the seam of the kit's torn.
It was torn in the accident. Everything was smashed. Everything.
Now, let's not talk about that, Miss Gibbs. You're not being fair to yourself to talk about things like that. Well, at least I didn't break anything. Here's your lipstick. Now, I'll hold the mirror.
I'd rather stay the way I am. Don't try and force me.
All right.
Thank you.
I think you're being a little silly. The company this afternoon's important and special.
I don't want company.
Well, you're going to get it, whether you like it or not. Aren't you interested in who's coming to see you?
No, I'm not.
Now, that's a fine thing to say.
Angela, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I guess I just don't care about anything anymore.
I understand that. I don't blame you for feeling the way you do. But you're going to have company just the same. It's doctor's orders. And you know what doctor's orders mean around here, don't you?
Yes. Yes, I know what they mean.
Then you're going to have company, aren't you?
I suppose so.
And you'd like to know who it is, wouldn't you?
I suppose I'll find out soon enough.
Yes, you will. Well, he should be here in a little while, maybe any minute. So if I were you, I'd fix that face of mine. If not for my sake, for his. He deserves to see you looking as well as possible.
How many more miles to Heatherton, Johnny?
Well, that last sign said 6, Jed. At least I think it did. Anyhow, we're almost there. The drive isn't tiring you out, is it?
No, not a bit. Fact is, it's pepping me up. You realize this is the first time I've been out of the house since I became the inmate of a wheelchair?
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking that.
It's a strange thing, Johnny, how a fella forgets what it's like out in the world when his world is confined inside the four walls of a house. Why the silence, Johnny?
Oh, I'm just thinking, I guess.
About Penny, of course.
About Penny, of course.
Now, you're not going to get as down as she is, are you?
I don't think that's possible, Jed. Well, this may sound a little strange. I rather hate to face Penny this afternoon. Or, not that I don't want to see her. I want to see her all I can, but it's going to be difficult to see her the way she is now. She just isn't Penny. And she hasn't been Penny since they told her about Barry.
Son, just what did you expect her to be after a shock like that? The same gay, happy-go-lucky, cheerful girl she is normally?
Well, no, of course not, Jed, but I didn't dream she'd take it as hard as she has. No one had any idea she'd collapse and, well, get so down she wants to die, too.
You say that because you think you know Penny, don't you?
Well, I think I know her almost as well as anyone else. Certainly a lot better than anyone outside her family, I guess.
That's true, very true, son. But there's not a one of us knows a person as well as he thinks he does. We know Penny's love for young Carlton was deep. But how deep? That's something we don't know. Because no two of us are capable of the same amount of love or any other emotion, for that matter.
I think I know what you mean, Jed. I loved Penny as deeply as I possibly could. But I guess Penny's love for Barry went even deeper. Isn't that what you meant?
Yes, exactly what I meant, son. Because the depth to which Penny can love may be beyond the comprehension of all of us, even those of us who think we know her well.
Yes, but Jed, she has to get over losing Barry. She has to, or...
Well, of course she has to, and she will. But it's going to be a long, difficult road for her, Johnny. And a road that's all uphill, with danger, maybe even disaster at every turn.
I wonder if you realize what road this is, Jed. This road we're on.
Why, of course, the road to Heatherton.
It was coming down this road that Penny and Barry had their accident.
Think I didn't realize that the minute we got on it?
I didn't know for sure. We passed the spot where it happened. Passed it a little while ago. You know, I've often wondered about the little girl Barry swerved to avoid hitting. I wonder if she knows what eventually happened to Penny and Barry.
Well, no doubt her family does. But hope they never tell the child. It wasn't her fault. It wasn't anybody's fault.
Yeah. But if Penny should ever see the child, I wonder... No, that wouldn't be Penny. Not under any circumstances.
I agree with you, Johnny. Wouldn't be... Say, hey, there's a sign that points to the Heatherton Hospital.
Yes, this is where we turn off. You have any idea what you're going to say to Penny?
No, son, I don't. Won't be able to decide either till I get a look at her and see for myself what sort of state she's in. Just have to trust to luck I'll do her some good, too.
Hello, Penny.
Hello, Johnny.
Well, you look real nice this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Well, you always do to me. I brought you something, Penny. It's a present. Sort of. Not much of a present, but, well, here.
It wasn't necessary, Johnny.
Yes, I know, but take it.
Thank you.
Well, aren't you going to open it?
Not right now, if you don't mind, Johnny.
No, of course I don't mind. I understand. You know I understand, don't you, Penny?
I guess so. Johnny, I don't mean to be rude.
Well, look, you don't have to explain. I know exactly how you feel. I have a surprise for you. There's someone here to see you.
Oh.
And you're going to be surprised to see him, too. You thought I was the only company for today, didn't you?
I really didn't think about it at all.
Well, you're going to think about this because it's going to be a real treat. You ready, Jed?
Sure am, son.
Now, wait a minute, and I'll help you.
No. I can wheel myself in, Johnny.
Jed.
Thought because I was attached to a wheelchair I wouldn't come to see you, eh?
Oh, Jed, they said this would be a surprise, but I had no idea that it was you.
No, it wasn't any hardship, child, and it was good to get out of the house after all these months.
Oh, Jed. Why did Johnny leave?
Well, maybe so a couple of invalids can have a nice, quiet moan together. See, you haven't opened the package Johnny brought you.
I've lost interest in packages, Jed. I guess I've lost interest in everything.
Yeah, I guess you have. I don't have to guess the reason why. They told me your face was badly scarred. Wouldn't say your face looks too bad.
I don't really care how it looks.
You don't, eh?
No, I don't.
Well, come right down to it, child. Shouldn't matter at all to you how your face looks. But you ought to know it matters a lot to others. They're the ones who have to look at it. That's why we're interested in our personal appearance for the sake of others.
Jed, I'm sorry, but no one means anything to me anymore. It's not that I still don't love you as much as ever. It's just that it seems so useless to care. So futile. So pointless. Such a waste.
A waste of what?
I don't know. I do, but there's no point in explaining it.
Child, I know why you feel as you do. Not criticizing you because you do, either. Wouldn't be normal if you didn't have just the reactions you're having. But you can't go on forever in your present state of mind.
I don't want to go on, Jed. I don't intend to go on in any state of mind. There's no reason to go on.
No reason, eh? Now, what if all of us who loved or lost a loved one felt that way? This would then be a world of do-nothings, a world of people in perpetual mourning. Think you're the only person whose life has been touched by death?
No.
Well, of course you're not. To some degree, death touches us all, Penny. Upsets every life. There's not a human heart that does not ache with an emptiness caused by the departure of someone dear. But, child, death is as natural as life. A part of life.
Jed, there was no reason for Barry to die. Not so soon. Not before we could enjoy more of life. Not before we could at least have had a little life together. That's what hurts so much.
And that will be a wound you'll carry all your life, Penny. But if you're made of the stuff I know you are, you'll conceal your wound. Make something of yourself and your life.
Nothing can be made of something that's empty, can it? Absolutely nothing. Oh, Jed, don't bother with me. Don't any of you worry about me from now on. Forget I exist. If I have my way, if I get my wish, I won't.
Is there no one who can convince Penny Gibbs that her life can go on without Barry Carlton? Is there nothing that can give Penny the will to live again? Be sure to listen to the next dramatic episode of Hearts in Harmony. KCB. KCB. KCB means Kroger cut beef, and Kroger cut beef means more meat for your money. That's right. Kroger cut beef gives you more meat, less waste. Because before the meat is weighed and priced, the Kroger method of cutting beef removes excess bone, excess waste, and stringy ends. For example, if porterhouse steak is your favorite, you'll find that at Kroger's you don't pay steak price for stringy ends and waste. The Kroger method of cutting beef removes the long stringy end and excess waste before the steak is weighed and priced. But see for yourself by visiting your Kroger store. Notice that you get more meat, less waste, and it's top U.S. government grades of beef. Beef that's tender, juicy, rich red, and marbled with just the right amount of flavory fat. So remember, whether you buy a steak or roast, Kroger cut beef gives you more meat for your money. Here's your big opportunity. Kroger's great hot dated coffee brings you the chance to win a big, luxurious Hudson sedan, an Alaska sealskin fur coat valued at $1,400, a Westinghouse laundromat roaster or a Just-O-Matic iron. Kroger is awarding 1,160 prizes in 5 weekly contests. The third week's contest closes midnight tonight. Entries received after midnight go into next week's contest. So get your entry blank with full details at your Kroger store. Be sure to listen again tomorrow, same time, same station, for another absorbing transcribed chapter of Hearts in Harmony.